Become what you needed. Become what you needed. And what I mean by that is, and ladies, this is for you as well. So don't think you're out of the conclusion. My men, let's say you become a dad. My women, let's say you become a mom. You probably didn't have people to be there for you. Your parents, you may not have, you know what I'm saying, like have nobody to be for you. Not showing up to nothing, not contributing to nothing, no nothing. But let's just say you have kids and you remember everything that you went through as a kid. So, y'all know what time it is, right? To become what you needed as a kid. Because let me tell you something. That doesn't mean that you be bitter towards your kids just because you didn't have what you needed growing up. That's okay though. Because normalize not being bitter just because you didn't have something at that age or didn't have things growing up. Because at the end of the day, all you got is right now. And if you have, because I don't want you to be bitter. Like, I know it get hard. I know you will never forget things, but just use that as fuel, as not revenge, but being better, man. Like being better, like not being bitter towards nobody. Okay, boom. As a kid, I ain't even go to WrestleMania. Okay, boom. My kids finna go to WrestleMania. I was broke growing up, but okay, I'm finna be rich so my kids can be rich growing up. Y'all see the mindset? Y'all see the mindset? Y'all see what y'all have to become? You didn't have both parents at your basketball game. Woo! So you be one of the two parents that's at your kid's basketball game, shouting and clapping and being the loudest in the stadium. I mean, loudest in the gym. Be that big brother. If you got siblings, or if you got siblings, ladies, be that big sister. Show up for your siblings. If they gotta go somewhere, take them, because you didn't have nobody to take you. Think about that. You didn't have anybody to encourage you and to be in that field all by yourself with grass taller than you to cut it down to figure out life. We are all young figuring it out. So once we figure it out, it's up to us to give our seeds a better life, our siblings a better life, our relatives, anybody, whoever you live with, whoever you deal with. It's up to you, because you're not doing it just for yourself. It's no selfish ambition around here. We're not normalizing no BS. We just being real. Instead of being bitter just because, oh, I didn't have this when I did this. Okay. So what are you going to do about it? Become better. Don't let people use you, but be a need, not a want. Everything's happen naturally. Everything happens naturally when you're needed. Not in no useful way, but a loving and a caring way. Because it's like, I know if I ain't got nobody to count on, I know I can count on this person, and let that be you. Let that be you. That just makes the story and everything better, because you running stuff. You running your own life, and you're better, not bitter. I got a story to tell y'all, fam. And I don't need y'all to take it out of context. Just be on Earth with me. Just planet Earth me. Like let's just like the video, man, subscribe to the channel, just really dial in and listen to what I'm gonna say right now. I used to let my emotions get to me because I didn't have the support I used to have, man. I didn't have the support growing up. And when you're coming from a small town, wherever you express your goals or anything, it sounds like gibberish, like another language. You know, first the wrinkle of the faces and the what? Like, I don't understand. Like you just said, what's 4x divided by 9 times 10? But all you said is that I want to become a millionaire. I want to be successful. And growing up, that scares you. That scars you. Not scares you, scars you. And in the midst of your goals, all you thinking about is that person that you telling it to. Like you want to do it for them. And mind you, I'm a kid. And things that I wanted to participate in life, I couldn't do it. Things I want to support in, didn't support it. So I found another route, which is what I'm doing right here. I don't carry that bitterness and that sadness anymore because all that does is get in the way. And it affects the performance of your life. You put too many energy towards the things that you look at what you don't have and the things that you wanted but you didn't get growing up. But let me tell you something. Everything that you wanted as a kid is always going to be there. It's not going anywhere. All this stuff that you claim that you missing out of, that you missed out on, the things that was taken away from you, that was stopped, like all that stuff, that is always going to be there. But you want to know what's not going to be there? Your dreams, your goals, the things that you want to get done, the things that you want to accomplish is not always going to be there. You're not always going to have the opportunity to do that. I wanted to play basketball, but my main first love with everything that I was just naturally good at was football. Didn't have any support in playing football. It wasn't my fault the things happened the way it did. Basketball as well, things were so hard. But you want to know something? I found what I'm doing right now. And as long as I can focus on what I can control and I'm in charge of controlling, I'm cool. It wasn't in my control as a kid growing up. But now since I'm a grown adult, I have the things that I can truly focus on. Is it easy? No, but it is simple. You can let small things get in your mind and override your whole brain and let things throw you off the main goal just by one slip up or something like that. Let me tell you something. Don't let it. Don't let that black symbiote venom cover your whole body. And then once it controls your whole body, you just operating out of bitterness, anger, regret, all that's like throughout the whole day. Like that's your mask, that's your character or something. Forget it. It's done. It's done in the past. It's done. Find another route. Ants, you drop something on the ground, you get in the ant's way. You put your hand on the ground, they gonna look, they gonna come to, and they gonna go around. They find another way. Either they gonna go over. Bro, at the end of the day, they gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way regardless. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna become? Become what you needed. Become who you needed when you was younger. Always show up. Always be there. Loyalty, love, respect. That's what's most needed in today's society. It's too many fallen soldiers. It's like Hacksaw Ridge with Andrew Garfield, one of my favorite movies. He became what others needed. And they needed a medic. He stood on his beliefs and he stayed true to himself. And he didn't let none of that stuff they was telling him stop him from being in the army or something like that. So don't let what you didn't have as a kid or the things that you didn't have and stuff like that and all that stuff stop you from becoming what you need to be today.